for I don't even know how long. I don't even know how much stone I have in my inventory here. Like, it looks like damn near 2,000 stone. And I'm just like, alright, let's just go ham. Just click the button a million times. We'll just open this up. And, turning these all into bricks. And bricks to stone is a 1-to-1 ratio, but it takes time to make them. So it does get them out of your inventory for a short period of time at the very least. And then I have steel. I could also then make foundations, which uses 3 bricks for every 1 part of steel. So that would further open up more inventory space. But yeah, I didn't think about that on the return trip. So I made a lot of room in my inventory now, and I go ahead and put some ore away that I know I'm not going to need. And I grab some more titanium ingots, because this is what I came for. This is all the good stuff that I need to bring back home for production. And unfortunately, I don't do the smart thing here, and I don't keep one of these open. Or maybe I do keep just one inventory slot open. I put the Tesla towers over here because I know I'm going to need more for this whole setup. I throw some hydrogen fuel cells in there to open up some more space. Good. And then I do the thing where I just go ahead and completely fill up this inventory, I think, with titanium ingots more or less. Or maybe I leave one slot open for the bricks that are getting made? I'm not sure. Alright, I think I run over here, and I go ahead and I put my, oh no, I just get I move over to get a running start, I guess, for another direction. And so we've got to go ahead and put my indicator up so I know which way I need to be flying here. And okay, so I'm like, alright, I gotta fly over that way. So here we go. And away we go. And unfortunately, this whole time, I'm still making stone bricks in my inventory, right? So sooner or later, that inventory is going to fill up. And I do the thing that I said I was never going to do. Not that day, not any day. But I pull the Thranks, and it's disgusting, and I'm so ashamed of this. But yeah, you can see my inventory is full. And as soon as that stone brick counter hits 500, I'm going to be out of inventory space to do anything with those bricks. Now, what I should have done is immediately then go into my inventory and start making foundations right here. That's what I should have done. Is that what I actually did? No, not at all. So yeah, now you get this crap. It's like, oh god, no. So now all of these bricks, they have the same inertia that I have. So I'm just heading in this one direction, but I change direction, and there you just see them all go flying off into space, and it's just like, oh god. And they will stick around until you pick them up or delete them. So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh god, okay, well, let's just get back to my planet. Once I'm actually on the planet, I will be dropping these things all the time still, but at least I'll be able to pick them up once I'm on the planet. If you're in space and you're just popping stuff out of your inventory like this, there's no hope of you ever going and finding it anywhere. Like there's just no hope of finding it. Unless it shows up on the star map or something. Now, I'm not too sure about how... Yeah, it doesn't look like those objects actually get affected by gravity. I would have thought that they would have got caught in the gravity well of the planet here. Excuse me. I would have thought they would have got caught in the planet's gravity well, but it doesn't appear like that actually happened. So here I am. I'm flying over here, and you can just see bricks are just popping out of my mech left, right, and center. And I'm just like, this whole time, I'm just like, oh, God, no. Stop this. And so eventually I get here and I'm like, okay, put the bricks away. Just stop this. Stop this madness, please. And I pick up some of these bricks, but unfortunately they were just so widespread, so scattered. It's like, it would have taken so much time to find all of them that I was just like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm picking up all of these things. I'll pick up the ones that I readily see. And I knew there was a whole trail behind me going this way, but I picked up a couple and I was like, no, to hell with it. Just get rid of them. They're just bricks at the end of the day. It's not like they were any kind of expensive resource. So yeah, that was a shameful moment in Fox's history. A very shameful moment. So we're checking up on energetic graphite. Energetic graphite is doing quite well. For some reason, I take the hydrogen fuel cells out. I guess I wanna conserve those. Is the reason why I took those out. And I am so I am thinking about my diamond production, because the whole reason I went and got titanium is because I need titanium in order to make titanium crystals, and I need titanium crystals in order to make structural matrices, the yellow research, and diamonds are also required for that. Luckily, diamonds are super quick and simple. It's literally just a 1-to-1 for energetic graphite to diamonds. You make them in a smelter. It ain't no big thing. And actually, while I set up this line, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic real quick and take care of my nose. Okay, should be much better now. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've set up the diamonds, and so I go ahead and grab some logs out of here for fuel. And what else are we working on at this particular moment in time? I suppose I take out the bricks so I can put in hydrogen there. The hydrogen fuel cells, rather. And so I've got diamonds being made, and I'm pretty sure I set up a storage over here for them. Yes. Good. Move that nice and close. Oh, I set up a double decker. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. And then we pull that out, and honestly, I could have just pulled that out one further and put 3 Mark 1 storages on here, but this also works. And then I put another line, and I really didn't have to make this anywhere near this long. Yeah, matters of fact, I shortened this up here. I might get some of that out of here. Didn't need it to be that long. And I figure it's fine, you know, we'll let that go into storage for a while. But now I'm looking at the titanium crystals. Okay, I need titanium, the organic crystals and whatnot. I'm looking at the ratio of titanium crystals to diamonds, and I'm like, okay, so let's just pipe this in directly to the lab. So I just kind of gotta weave in and out of the. Oh, I actually wiped out that whole thing. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I decided to take it in that direction. But yeah, I kind of got to weave in between the wind turbines here. I don't really have to. I could easily just take one of these out to make a nice simple line. But this works just fine. It's not a big deal. And right now the line is wiggling around all over the place. It's kind of annoying. I actually made a reference once to Thranks while he was streaming, where I was like, you know, sometimes building with these conveyor lines feels like trying to build a bridge with wet noodles. They just wiggle and wobble all over the place. It's like, God, just straighten out, would you? Quit doing this. And that's kind of how I felt right there. It's like, I feel like I'm trying to build with wet noodles. It's just, ugh, stop this. But I don't have any titanium crystal production, so the building is going to take the first 20 diamonds that I send over here. However, after that, the line is going to back up pretty tremendously, so I'm not at all worried about the spacing of those diamonds coming out of there. And so right now, I did bring back the titanium, but I do have to look into automating the production and transportation of that titanium back here. So I'm looking at the Planetary Logistics Hub, and I'm looking at, okay, so what do I need? I need particle containers. That's something I haven't made up to this point. It requires the turbines, the graphene, and the copper ingots, which copper ingots, pretty quick and simple, easy. I already have graphene being made. I already have energetic turbines being made. I just haven't actually automated any of this. Well, I haven't automated the production of the particle containers just yet, but I've automated the production of all the other components. All I really have to do is run around, grab them, and then I can manually put these things together for the first couple that I actually need. So right here I decide, okay, I'm going to make some inventory space because I'm going to be doing all of this within my inventory. So let's go ahead and put away whatever I'm not going to be using right now. And I actually decide I'm gonna put all of the titanium ingots. I'm gonna isolate all of them into a single storage container, and then I put my bricks. So this eventually ends up becoming nothing but stone and bricks. This becomes basically my titanium deposit for all of my manual runs going back and forth. And then at this point, do I go ahead and set up? I might go ahead and set up automation for creating hydrogen fuel cells here. Yeah, I realize that this is those Mark II storages are no longer have anything in them, so that's fine. And that's what's holding up my red research here for advanced thrusters, or not advanced thrusters, they're reinforced thrusters. And I decided to upgrade that line so that it will keep up with production here. I upgrade the sorter, taking that in. And I want to say I do the same for energetic graphene on the other side. I don't upgrade the line because that's actually a really long line. It would take a lot of conveyors. But yeah, we've got about 5,000 hydrogen stored up in there. So that's a pretty nice amount of hydrogen up to this point. So I can absolutely go ham making titanium, or making hydrogen fuel cells. It's just how much titanium do I really want to spend making those fuel cells? I have to be careful with that. And so now I have titanium. I need to bring organic crystals over to the thing somehow. And at this point, I'm thinking about expanding organic crystal production. And in fact, I actually do. And this is here shortly is where commentary, my live commentary is going to kick back in. It's going to kick back in very briefly. So I won't end this post-commentary recording session. Instead, I'll just be quiet while it kicks in. And then there will be a brief period after that where I'll have a little bit more post-commentary. And then the live commentary picks back up again. So, got about a minute here. So we're just, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, I need oil, plastic, and water to get over there. And so I don't really want to make another water line, so I end up kind of doing this weird jiggery-pokery thing here. It looks a little Frankenstein-ish. It's not too great. But at the end of the day, it does get done. That's all that really matters. At the end of the day, it gets done and it works. But yeah, this was a bit of a puzzle for me to figure out. You know what? Yeah, we'll make this the furthest one. So it'll go like that. This will go like this. Construct, please. Thank you. Up, over. Right, so this is the point where it cuts out again, and I'm trying to figure out this oil line. Like, I've got oil production over here, but honestly, it would have been a lot easier for me to make that plastic the closer line, and then take oil from the other line and just ferry it over just like I did with the plastic. That would have been the easier way to do this. But it's just not the way I wanted to do it initially. I think I do eventually change over to that. But now I'm like, okay, so I need to get oil over here, and I've realized I'm gonna have to do it from further away than I would like to. So I look at the storage containers, they're empty. We can go ahead and get those Mark IIs out of here, and I can start working exclusively with the liquid storage containers for oil and hydrogen and stuff over here. So I go ahead and get rid of these conveyor belts. And then I go ahead and try to figure something out over here. And it ends up being a little bit funky. I do have to make sure that this goes into the storage first and foremost. So I'm constantly getting oil. I don't want that to be you know, backed up, so I don't produce any more oil or any more hydrogen. And so now I'm like, okay, maybe I can take this oil line over the back side of the plants, right? Like over the top of this output line. And I think that's more or less what I end up doing, but it's a little bit wonky because of the grid that's over here. So it takes me a second to figure out how to make all of this work, and it doesn't look the best, but it works, right? Function over form, people. Function over form. And then I just, you know, decide to do that. That makes that look a little bit better. And then I want to take this line over this way. And I try to get it over the Tesla tower, but it's just like, it just doesn't want to work for me. So I end up having to take it a little bit further up and a little bit, you know, further to the left in order to make this work. So anyways, live commentary recommences here in a couple of seconds. So I will see you guys in the next post commentary. Something like this. This is getting a little funky. It's as Thranks would say, it's turning into spaghetti a little bit here. But I think I can make this work. Preferably with at least 2 more of these factories. Let's just cancel the rest of that. I don't need those bricks right now. I was just trying to get stuff out of my inventory, really. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Should be able to make this meet up with that at the end. And then I can still have my output meet up with that. Excellent. Okay. It was a little bit of jiggery pokery we had to figure out there, but at the end of the day, it works, I believe. I hope it'll work. Better damn work. Better damn well work. Okay, and if all goes well, yes, we will see even more organic crystal popping out of there. Good, good, good. Okay, so this is all, well, I shouldn't say it's all sorted out, but it's mostly sorted out, right? Can I make a couple more of these? Yes, I can. Good, good, good. Because if I can, I want to do so. Those can actually stack vertically. Really? Interesting. Okay. So I'll stack that one vertically. And then stack that one like that as well. If I at least temporarily divert a good bit of that, that should probably help this drain faster, at the very least. Oh, is this completely out? This whole line might have been completely out, actually. Now that I look at the fact that this is on complete empty. I didn't even look at this line. I didn't even look at it when I came back, but it should be fixed now. That's for damn sure. We will go ahead and get rid of those, because those are actually going to go the other way eventually here. And actually, now that I look at it, you know what? There's no reason for it to even do that, because I can just straight up push that into there. And the reason I even need that there is because of that. There we go. Now we're pumping out oil. And what is... like, some of the oil is getting drained from that, but... okay. So I feel like this really should be backing up more than it is. I guess it really is the plastic, isn't it? Okay, now it's backed up a